What's up, y'all? I'm Phoenix. I'm 16 and I'm working in the HVAC field doing installs, service calls, and learning hands-on every day. Today I hit commercial units, cleaned humidifiers at the hospital, and knocked out our residential maintenance. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let's get into it.
Guys, I've never seen this here before. Oh shit! Look at that right there. Filter's going out. Airflow's going out. Not even a filter to change out anyway. So we need to skip this. And so before, I didn't know where it was, but if you look right here, filter access. That's where your coils are. This will take, what the heck? There's another one. You don't want to get it down in the duct. So just that should be good. Let's see. Get on team. Let's look it up. Let's go. And then this clip goes like this. This one goes here. So all we do is we spray these down pretty good. I'm gonna need to add some water. You gotta fill up all this stuff. So the best thing to do is you put this thing upside down, get all the pressure out. Now there's no liquid into it, so you just get all that pressure out. Good enough for me, and then ooh-wee. So you don't want too much bubble, so just you just keep filling the sucker up. I'm gonna be cleaning all these coils. If you look, we have the coils all the way over there to all the way over there. So we got a long way to go. This thing's pretty cool. It has like a little aerator, so see, it doesn't come out hard. It just goes right in the bucket. And the reason you do this is so you don't get as many bubbles. If you do it in there, you get too many bubbles. So this way helps to mitigate the amount of bubbles, pretty much, I guess. I don't know. Just do what I'm told.
If y'all are wondering how I'm getting this footage and how everything looks the way it does, I'm actually using the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. They are actually very fun. I've been playing my music on them. I've been recording everything with them. You're able to answer calls, pretty much do everything hands-free. Record, take pictures, do a lot of things. I'll talk more about the Meta glasses, but this is the quality from the Ray-Ban Metas. I love them, so thought I would share that, but let's get back into the video.
Screw this thing back on there and go back to spraying. Good enough for me. And the way to not forget where you are is to leave something on the unit. So, with this one, to spray.
At this commercial job, we're changing filters, cleaning coils, checking capacitors, and verifying pressures. making sure everything runs at its best. Next, we'll head to the hospital to change filters on a unit and clean the humidifiers. This is honestly one of the biggest commercial jobs I've done. We were here the whole 8 hours. It took all day, but it was very fun. I actually had a really good time.
What is up, guys? My glasses are charged, but look how many screws I had to take out to get to this thing. So let's just start going and then report somebody. One, two, three. Screws, bro. Alrighty, this thing doesn't want to come out ever really good, so yeah, see. So we're just gonna hop under it like this.
So, well, there was a smaller panel on there that I could have taken off and slid both filters out, but I didn't know, man, and you don't know what you don't know. So I asked someone and said, do I actually have to take out all those screws? And they said no. They showed me that you could just take the smaller panel off. So yeah, I'm new to this and I'm learning things as I go, so thought I would put that in there.
All done. I don't know which hand I want to send. Probably my left. Just as long as I don't drop it. Ooh.
I would have loved to put the audio from this clip in, but someone was playing some copyrighted music, and I figured that I wouldn't try to get copyrighted, especially on this first video. So I was like, you know what? I'll mute it. But I'm actually loving this. We had to go to, it was at the same building, just a different roof. So we had to hop down, climb up on a different roof, and put the ladder, and then we clean the coils down there and clean the coils up at the top. So this unit is right next to the grease trap. So there was grease all over. So the reason I was cleaning the coils this way was to try to knock off all that grease, either on the coils, but mostly on the guard as well. So I figured doing it this way would help scrape as much of the grease and clean the coils at the same time. Typically I wouldn't do this, but it was kind of what had to be done to get all the grease off. Alrighty, that wraps up today's work at the commercial site. Tomorrow, we'll head over to the hospital to change 2 units filters and clean the humidifiers. Stay tuned. Man, that shade did not last too long, but I'll tell you what, while that shade lasted, bro, that was like the best it ever felt. Getting cooled by some water, and the shade was keeping us nice and cool. It was still a hot day, but it actually felt good to have some shade. Since it's just pretty much sitting in water, it actually builds up a lot of calcium. So you use the drill to get all of it off because it is caked on there. Look at the difference. That's the side I didn't do, and this is the side I did do. I think that's insane. If you all are ever in a situation doing this, please, bro, make sure that you do not tighten those things too much. Those things are rubber, so they'll easily break. So don't tighten them too much, and you will not have a problem.
Humidifier, but you know, this is me standing next to the units. Yeah, they're freaking tall. But anyways, shoot, by myself right here. Oh, this thing is hot, brother. Let's see, we need these for the nuts, and then
So right here I'm taking off a door to then take off another door that is held in by tons of wing nuts so that I can get into the actual what's inside. So there's actually a whole bunch of pads in there. So I had to take all those pads out and then scrape all that calcium off the sides. And there's also rods that are in the bottom, and you have to scrape all of those down to get all the calcium off so that it runs more efficiently.
I'm good, thank you.
I don't know what it was, but let me tell you, bro, some of these things taken out was a pain in the butt. But after I got them all out, I scraped it all down, and then we closed it back up and moved on to the next one. Alrighty, guys, you know the drill. Get it? Because it's a drill. Anyways, had to scrape it all down. Again, did the same thing. It turned out the same way, too. You just try to get all the calcium off, and then it's all good to go. You put it back in, put the pads back in, and close it back up, and you're good to go. So this is the last humidifier for today, but we also have to show tomorrow. So we were scraping everything down, got it all cleaned up, put the pads back in, put everything back in, closed it up, went home for the day. And then we came back to the hospital again the next day. We had to do another humidifier, and we changed 2 filters. So let's get into that.
That'll do.
So I've never changed filters on this unit. So I didn't know that the filters were supposed to hang out a little. So nothing was stuck. I thought it was stuck and it wouldn't go all the way through, but it wasn't.
So let's get it done. Should be. Oh yeah. Dang, bro. Look at how many filters we got. So arrow is up. So up. Oh, it feels cool in here too. Look here. And then this one should be going down. Huh? And then this one's gonna be going up. That's gonna go on. Oh, look. Dirty. There it is. That's it.
So, got all the new filters put in, taking the old filters, we're just going to put them in the box. And then we ended up throwing them in the trash, so load up those filters and walked over to the next humidifier to do the same thing all over again.
Alrighty. I'm gonna see if I can see this light real quick, but you can't even see it on there. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is set this thing down over here and then go work on this humidifier. I think it's the only one we gotta do today. And if it is, so I'll be a happy freaking camper. So I've done this for all of them, but you know, I didn't record it, so here we are now. But we gotta take off this. These wing nuts are too tight to take off by hand. Someone obviously had to use a tool for it, so we are undoing this little thing. So getting this one down. Oh shoot, it doesn't really matter. I can get it from the bottom anyway. Alright, so what we're gonna do, let's take off this panel. Oh yeah, buddy. I don't know why there's washers on these, but I'll get them. We gotta clean all this, take these pads out, clean these rods. You know the dilemma. Let's get to it. You know, I'm like, I don't want to record this. You guys are gonna think it's boring, but what if you don't think it's boring? I just didn't record it, so. Yeah, these things are a pain in the butt to take out. I don't know if you guys, I can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to like do my best here, but you gotta get them off these screws. Yeah, there you go. And you just take them, toss them down, along with the others. We're gonna scrape all that white, rub these tubes, and it should be clean after that. But that's what we're gonna do. Seemed like it was already drained. I don't know why it was pretty drained, but you know, I don't make the rules here. I just clean it. So, but yeah, you guys saw the hose thing, I think. If not, I'm gonna peek over. We got a little green hose that's draining all that water. You can see it, so it's pretty drained. So we're just gonna start cleaning. You cannot see while I clean because, dude, you just cannot see. But you just scrub it down.
Alrighty guys, scrubbed it all down, put everything back together, and then we go to our final job for the day. We had a residential maintenance, so we cleaned some coils. You'll see what we did, but let's get on to that clip, man. Last job for the day. Hope you guys are enjoying the video.
Alrighty, so. Gonna chug a lug real quick. This one. She iced up, bro. That thing is cold, man. Yeah, that is cold. But we're here. Gotta clean some filters, so let's do that.
Well, so we thawed out all the ice. We waited it for all to melt. We cleaned all the filters. We scrubbed them, like we washed them down, made sure everything was clean, and we put the filters back in. Adjusted the settings on the thermostat so it wouldn't set so low, and it fixed the problem. So that was what we did today.
Dang, this thing's a little stuck in there. Okay, there we go. So just finished cleaning the coils. We're gonna check the capacitor, and then we should be golden.
I don't have any videos of me checking the capacitor, but this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making this. I've been editing it for like the past 2 days, so if there's anything you guys see that I could either add or do to make the next video more entertaining, leave a comment down below. Let me hear your feedback. I would love to implement it into the next video. So thank you guys for watching. See y'all in the next one.